You were that child, weren't you? The one who spoke, but no one truly listened. Your words floated into the air like smoke, vanishing without a trace, leaving you smaller each time. You learned early that your voice was invisible, your needs a burden, your truths an inconvenience. And that silence you adopted wasn't just quiet, it was survival. But here's the raw truth you felt but never named. Being never heard as a child wired your brain for darkness, turning you into a master of shadows in ways that control your life even now, without you realizing the full grip. You feel it in every unspoken word, every relationship where you hold back, every opportunity you let slip because speaking up feels like stepping into a storm. This isn't some vague childhood memory. It's a foundation of your dark psychology, the reason you manipulate situations subtly, the reason you crave control in silence, the reason you sometimes sabotage your own light. And today, we're diving deep into that wound, not to pity it, but to expose it, understand it, heal it, so you can wield your voice like a weapon instead of a whisper. Listen close, because this hits at the core of who you are. As a child, when your cries for attention went unanswered, your brain didn't just shrug it off, it adapted. You developed a hypervigilant mind, always scanning for rejection before it hits. You remember those moments, don't you? Sitting at the dinner table, sharing something exciting from school, only to be met with a distracted nod or change of subject. Your heart raced, your words died, and in that instant, your subconscious logged a rule. Speaking risks pain. So you stopped. You became the observer, the quiet one who sees everything but says nothing. But that quiet wasn't peace. It was a fortress built on fear. Fear of being dismissed again. Fear confirming you're not worth hearing. And here's the twist that stings. That fortress protected you then. But now it's a prison, locking away your power while letting dark tendencies seep in. You see it play out in your adult life every day. Take relationships. You attract people who talk over you, who dominate conversations, because deep down, your unheard child self expects it. You stay silent during arguments, letting resentment build like a storm inside, then lash out in subtle ways, manipulating with withdrawal instead of words. Why? Because speaking your truth feels like reliving that childhood dismissal. So you use silence as a tool, pulling back affection to make them chase, to make them prove you're worth hearing. It's dark psychology at its core, control through absence. But you pay the price. You end up isolated, wondering why connections feel shallow, why you feel unseen even when surrounded by people. That's a legacy of the unheard child, a psychology that craves visibility but fears the vulnerability of asking for it. And it doesn't stop there. In your career, you excel in the background, the reliable one who delivers without fanfare. But when it's time to pitch an idea or negotiate a raise, you freeze. You downplay your achievements, stop short of claiming your space, because that inner voice whispers, they won't listen anyway. So you sabotage promotions, let others take credit, all while building quiet resentment that turns into passive-aggressive moves, delaying responses, withholding information, to regain control. It's the dark side shining through. The unheard child learned that direct communication fails, so indirect manipulation succeeds. You become the puppet master in the shadows, influencing outcomes without ever raising your voice. But deep down, it exhausts you, doesn't it? That constant calculation, that fear of being truly seen. Let's go deeper, because you know this runs even further. Socially, you observe more than participate. At gatherings, you listen, analyze, spot the lies and insecurities in others' words, but you share nothing of yourself. People call you mysterious, wise, but you feel like a ghost, present but not fully there. That's the dark psychology manifesting. The unheard child created a split self, one that watches from afar to protect against hurt. You use that insight to your advantage, perhaps manipulating conversations by knowing when to nod, when to stay silent, steering outcomes without effort. It's powerful, yes, but lonely. You crave deep connections, yet your wiring pushes you to keep everyone at arm's length, testing if they'll pursue you. Prove you're worth the effort. And when they don't, it confirms the old wound. You're not heard because you're not worthy. Here's the emotional punch you've been avoiding. This isn't just behavior. It's trauma etched into your psyche. As a child, being unheard taught you that your emotions don't matter. Your needs are secondary. So you suppress them, turning inward, developing a rich inner world but a barren outer one. That suppression breeds dark tendencies. Cynicism, where you assume others' motives are selfish because yours were ignored. Passive control, where you influence through omission rather than action. Even self-sabotage, where you ruin good things before they can disappoint you. You feel the weight of it now, don't you? That quiet rage of the world for not listening, that exhaustion from always holding back. It's not your fault. It was a protection you needed then. But now, it's the chain holding you back. You identify with this so deeply because it's your story. The child who raised a hand in class only to be overlooked, who shared a dream with family only to be dismissed, who cried alone because no one asked why. That child is still inside you, whispering to stay silent, to stay safe. But safety isn't growth. Safety isn't the life you crave, the one where you're heard, respected, powerful. The dark psychology here is the paradox. The very mechanism that protected you from pain now inflicts it daily. It makes you smart in shadows but dumb in light, skilled at reading others but blind to your own needs. Relief comes when you see it for what it is, an outdated program you can rewrite. You're not broken, you're adapted. And adaptation can change. Start small. Speak one truth today that you've held back. Notice the fear, but push through. In the voice-off of your life, let the words flow. You'll find that being heard doesn't destroy you, it empowers you. The world won't crumble, it'll open. Power builds as you practice. Use your silence strategically now, not habitually. Speak when it counts. Hold back when it serves. Turn the dark psychology to your advantage. Your observation skills make you a master reader of people. Your restraint makes your words hit harder when you do speak. You're not the unheard child anymore. You're the one who chooses when to be heard. Warning, ignore this, and the darkness deepens. Silence becomes isolation. Manipulation becomes self-destruction, and you'll watch life pass from the sidelines. Reward, embrace it, and you become unstoppable. Your voice becomes your weapon, your presence your power. Connections deepen, opportunities flow, and that child finally feels seen. By you. You feel the shift already, don't you? That urge to speak, to claim what's yours. Good. That's the unheard child waking up. And if this stirred something deep, something you buried, comment voice awakened below. Share the moment you realized silence was your cage. I want to hear you. Subscribe because every video here unlocks another layer of your dark psychology, making you stronger, sharper, freer. Share this with the one person you know who's too quiet for their own good. They need this awakening. You're heard now. Speak up. The world waits.